Welcome to the iPhone 16e. This was shot on it. So is this. And even this. And even this really fun time-lapse. It's no surprise that any new iPhone you get today is going to take high-quality images and videos in almost any scenario, and this little 16e is no exception. As for my testing, I found it's a really great and powerful device for the price, but is it worth it for the features it's missing to make up for the money that you'll save? Well, let's unbox it first and then get into the details. They've also got a bunch of really fun iPhone case colors, since this phone does only come in the black and the whites. This is a really fun way to accessorize it. This is such an interesting phone because it's not quite as good as the 16, but it's better than the SE. So it's a sweet spot right in the middle that seems to be geared most towards people maybe upgrading from older devices, or perhaps someone switching from Android. Or maybe they're just looking for an upgrade from their previous SE. If you are used to a pro-level device, then I don't think this is the phone for you. But if you are looking for a great brand new iPhone under $600, here it is. Real quick, here's the tech specs. It's got a 6.1-inch display with the best battery life in a device of this size, partly in thanks to Apple's new C1 modem. This is the first and currently only iPhone in the lineup with this new modem, so it's going to be exciting to see how this works out. It comes in two colors, this white that I have and a matte black. It's got USB-C, a 48-megapixel camera with a regular and 2x optical photo lens, Face ID, action button, IP68 splash and water resistance, the latest A18 chip allowing for all Apple Intelligence features, plus satellite services and crash detection, all starting at $599 for 128 gigs. Now, like I said earlier, this phone is missing some features compared to the iPhone 16 and the 16 Pro. But before getting into that, let's go on a Jurassic Park adventure at Kualoa Ranch. We're at Kualoa Ranch. This is one of my favorite places in Hawaii. You all know this if you've seen any of my videos, but we're on the Jurassic Park tour. So we're in this cool little Jeep situation, and we're going to see all of the places that all of the Jurassic Park movies were filmed. Also, if you're a Lost fan, they filmed, she said, 85% of Lost here in the actual bunkers. I love Lost. Shooting in Hawaii is kind of a cheat code when doing review videos because everything looks amazing. But while editing this video, I was not disappointed by any of the footage that I saw. This is what it looks like when you're shooting with the 1x regular camera. And of course you can zoom in to 2x. You can also digitally zoom into 6x, so here's what that looks like. You may recognize this scene from one of the Jurassic Parks. I must admit I haven't seen them all, so if you recognize this scene, let me know in the comments. And now finally, the first thing that we're missing is the wide-angle camera. Now, if you've never had a wide-angle camera, you're not going to know what you're missing, but after you have one, it really is incredible. So we were just taking photos, and I had her take a photo with the new iPhone 16e, and then she was looking for the 0.5 to take this photo, which I ended up having to use the 16 because this one didn't have a 0.5. So I will say, if you do want the wide-angle camera, then this phone may not be the one for you. I know we've been focusing a lot on video, but of course this is an iPhone, and it takes incredible photos as well. You can take up to 48 megapixel images, and using these new photographic styles, you can take really fun, artsy photos using any of these new filters. Which one's your favorite? These are also non-destructive filters, so if you do want to revert back to your original image, you also have that option. And with the latest iOS update and Apple Intelligence, you have access to the cleanup tool. So when you go in to edit your images, you can hit cleanup, you can remove unwanted or distracting things from your images. Look at that. Just like magic. Since I've got into scuba diving, I of course had to test out the 16e with the oceanic dive housing. I took it down to this really fun wreck, got some videos, got a few photos. I also got really cold. Hawaii water can be deceiving. So all in all, it is a really great little phone, if you can overlook the things that it's missing. No ultra-wide camera, it doesn't have MagSafe, it also doesn't have the new camera control button, but trust me, I think you're gonna be okay without that. It also doesn't have the precision finding of AirTags since it doesn't support millimeter wave or ultra-wideband connectivity. But again, I hardly doubt anyone buying this phone would lose any sleep over that. It does, of course, have wireless charging. Even without MagSafe, it supports the standard Qi charging. I had so much fun testing this out, and I look forward to seeing what people think of this and who this phone ends up really being for. I always say the best advice is if you are looking to get a new iPhone, head into the Apple Store, test them out, and really get a feel for the new phone before you buy one. You'll never regret a trip to the Apple Store. I can promise you that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see any more videos that I have, you can check them out here on the end screen. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Let me know if you have any questions about the iPhone 16e. I'll be answering them in the comments. See you there! Guys, look at this old YouTube logo. I mean, this is definitely first iPad status.